Guys, welcome back to more Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. My name's JemSoulex, and let's jump into the first dungeon. I don't know what I was trying to say there. So this is the Deku Tree. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're inside the Deku Tree. Here we're going to have to do some puzzle solving. We have our first enemy here. We fought this enemy before, but this one actually lunges at you. Another Deku Scrub. These Deku Scrubs drop Deku Nuts, which you can use to blind your enemies, so they're like little flash grenades. So we go ahead and just stab, shield, stab, and you get Deku Nuts. I find them to be very useful. You can blind your enemies and then get a free hit on them. The Deku Sticks are used as torches, and they're also used as weapons. The Deku Stick is actually stronger than your sword, your Kokiri sword. Because if you do this, if you take your Deku Stick out and jump attack with it, it's actually more stronger than your Kokiri sword, believe it or not. So I find that really funny that a stick is stronger than a blade, but I will prove that to you in later parts of the game, that the Deku Stick is very strong. So, climbing up here, we have some basic ledges. Just hold forward and Link will automatically jump across. Over here, Navi's going to explain that if you look at the wall, the vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Link. So you can climb it with A, but if you try to climb it, you're going to have these guys trying to hit you down. Those spiders there, you can go ahead and Z-target. Skull Watala, be careful not to touch it. So these are spider-based enemies, so we're going to be careful with that. First treasure chest here, which will contain the dungeon map. Now in dungeons you will find the dungeon map. The dungeon map will show you where you are, and you'll also find another item. There's 3 items that you need in the dungeon to make it easier. The dungeon map, another item, and then the actual item that gets you to the boss. Now Navi's gonna be like, you can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. Yeah, it's like, thank you, Navi, for explaining to me how to open a door, as if I could not figure it out by myself. Here we have a Deku Scrub. Deku Scrub will hide in the grass. If you get close to it, bounce the nuts it spits back at you. Yeah, bounce those nuts back at him, and he's gonna try to run away. Just run to him. Ow, ow, forgive me, Master. I'll give you a clue. Will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground when you land, and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work though. The cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you want. Try it if you're feeling bold. I'm not. That's actually true what he's saying. He also drops a heart. Let's go to this next door. Here we have a little platform to jump across. Oh shit. Stop. Right here, got it, okay. Ooh, chest. Another chest already, let's see what's inside here. In every dungeon, you will always find a dungeon item. This is the Fairy Slingshot. It's the first weapon we're going to be getting. You can use it to take it out and aim with it. So, and you shoot Deku Seeds. Okay, thank you. So it's a really cool item. The Deku Slingshot, or the Fairy Slingshot as it's called. Very useful. You start off with 30 seeds that you can shoot. Up here there's a chest inside. Inside this chest is a heart. Nothing that you really need, but I do want to show you that it's there. So, as you can see, we can't get back, but looking over there, Navi's going to say, look, something is hanging up there. It looks like an old ladder. So if you go ahead and give the ladder a shot, you can either do this by aiming like this and shooting at the ladder, or you can use L and do it that way. So if we go back, got some grass. Cutting the grass will get you rupees, hearts, and Deku Seeds. So very useful. Deku Seeds are used for the slingshot. So, going back, we now have a slingshot, so we can deal with those stupid Skulltulas. So go ahead and just shoot at them, and that will kill them. So go ahead and aim. There's 3 of them. Go ahead and kill all of them, so that way you can climb up without being knocked off the wall. Okay. So just going along. the wall here, just climbing up. So this dungeon really isn't that long. We'll be done with it soon enough. This is obviously the first dungeon. It's not. The dungeons will start to get a little bit more challenging and longer. This is a new enemy here. This is the big Skulltula. Its soft belly is its weak point. As you can see, that's its weak point, so go ahead and stab it. When its belly is shown, it takes 2 hits to kill him, or you can use a jump attack to kill it with 1 hit. Very disgusting things to see. They definitely get worse in Twilight Princess, the Skulltulas. Ow, crap. Got hit. So jump attack will kill it with 1 hit, and you can kill it with a slingshot. You can kill it, you can blind it with the Deku Seeds, or the Deku Nuts, and you can use a Deku Stick to attack it as well. So, different ways of killing enemies. Going in here, the door locks behind us, and we have a puzzle to solve. Now there's a Skulltula over there. Stepping on the switch will raise platforms. What we're going to want to do is just go across. Go right here, the chest right here that will have a heart inside it. So go ahead and take that. And this spider is going to hump the surface once again. I don't know what it is with people in this game, or things in this game just humping stuff. Here we have a can't say it. This is a ghost Skulltula spider, and what you want to do is you want to kill these, because when you kill them, they will drop Skulltula tokens. You destroyed a gold Skulltula, and you got a token proving you destroyed it. Now there's 100 of those tokens, and we're going to be getting all 100 of them. So don't worry about that. We will be getting all 100 Skulltula tokens, because that's... I'm doing 100% one, so we're going to be getting all that. Now let's say, for example, let's say you guys need, you need like a Deku Stick. Let's say you don't have Deku Sticks. One way of getting Deku Sticks is to use a Deku Nut, right here, I'll show you right now, to blind them, and then stab them, and you'll get a Deku Stick instead of Deku Nuts. So that's one way of doing it. Go ahead and step on the switch again. So we're going to be getting all heart pieces, all Skulltula tokens, everything. So I'll be leaving in the description where you can find the Skulltula tokens. So like, for example, since I got that token, I'll tell you that it was located in this room on that wall. And we found the compass. Now the compass will show you where chests are in the dungeon. So, very useful. Go ahead and kill him, we'll get... And that Deku Scrub will keep giving you an infinite amount of Deku Sticks. Because, as I told you, Deku Sticks can be used to burn stuff. So go ahead and burn the Deku Stick and burn this. And the door will open. Go ahead and put the Deku Stick away before it burns so that you can save and conserve it. Now, moving on. Now that we have the compass, which is a little nice thing to have, we're going to go ahead and kill one. Be careful when you do that, because that will hit back into you. You want to make sure that you attack the belly. So go ahead and attack the belly. Now, you're going to see that when you step over here towards the edge, it's going to look down. You see that there's a big spider web, giant spider web in the bottom middle of this dungeon. Now what you're going to want to do is just jump down and land right in the middle. Like that. And we fall down to the basement floor. Now down here, there's 2 more Skulltula tokens. One right there, and one right there. So let's go ahead and get this one. And aim at the other one. These 2 are legit right next to each other, so it's like impossible to miss. Let's go ahead and just jump across, grab that, and we can climb up those vines over there to reach the other one. Let's go ahead and quickly do that. Okay, drop back down. Now, there's a switch right here. Hitting the switch will light that torch up, which will allow us to use that as a way of lighting the Deku Stick. Here we have another chest, which contains another heart. I don't know why they keep giving us hearts, I guess. They might think we suck at this game. Let's go ahead and take a Deku Stick. You'll just notice that there is a platform that you can walk on. Running over here, you'll be able to light this up, and being able to go through this door. I'm gonna kill you. Okay, more Deku Nuts. Okay. Continuing on in the next room, we have yet another Deku Scrub here. Go ahead and just block a Deku Nut back at him. And he'll say, "Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? Yeah, I think so. But that little thing that he just told us will be important for later. Now, I still don't understand what that really means, what that means, but pretty much there's an order in which you have to do something, and he gives you the answer to that one. In this next room, you're going to see that we have a tutorial. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are interesting things underwater. Yes, there are. Going in the water, you'll see that there's a switch down there. We can dive by pressing A. That will drain the water, allowing us to jump on that platform without getting spiked to death. Jump across. Okay. Jump across. And then the Scutella here. Go ahead and blind him if you want to. And do jump attack. Jump attack will come with the head. More Deku Seeds. Now he's gonna say, stand next to this block and grab hold of it with A. While holding A, you can push or pull it. Yes, Navi, I know. I know, please, can I play the game? I know, I am paying attention. Okay, so you can grab and push blocks. Now, you don't have to push this block all the way to the other side. You can just simply time it right here, and just get up like this. You don't have to push it all the way. Just little shortcuts or little things that you can do. Got more enemies here. If you need Deku Nuts or Deku Sticks, you can get them from the Deku Scrubs. Let's go ahead and light up these 2 torches, because that's what we need to do in this room. That opens the path to the next door. Put this away. Go in here. Okay, now something you're going to notice is, well, that Scutella is not looking at us, so we can easily kill him. He's not making right decisions. If you look up, you'll see that there's some eggs on the ceiling. Kind of weird. Inside those eggs are enemies. Now, I'm going to go ahead and kill 2 of them. But I do want to show you this enemy. Go ahead and just take him out. And we'll leave the other one alive. Okay. I want to show you this enemy because if you don't, you can actually miss it. Now, this is the Goham? Is it Goham? Larva? Look out when it gets ready to bounce. So this enemy, when it turns red like that, it's going to charge at you. So you want to watch out for that. Go ahead and kill it. Like that. Now there's 2 spots in this room where you can use where you can burn with the Deku Stick. We're going to go ahead and burn this side. That reveals a Deku Scrub and nothing else. But if you look right here, this wall is something that we can do later. Now, this is one of those dungeons where you have to come back later. We're going to come back to this dungeon later in the game, and I'll show you what I mean with that wall. But that wall will be important for later, for when we have the right item for it. So here we have a spider web, burned it. Now we can crawl through this hole, going to the next room. Okay, let's see here. Deku Scrub. Kill him, get some Deku Nuts. Kill you. Okay. Now, there's a spider web here, and we need to burn it. But obviously, the only way to do that is to get the fire that's over there. Now, there is a little thing that you can do with this block. You can get on top of this block and jump over to this torch right here as a quicker way of doing it. But if you miss, there's a chance you might fall down, and you'll have to come all the way back. And that will really suck if you have to do that. So, let's go and get the Deku Stick. Burn it, please. Jump back across. And just simply do a little roll over the spider web, and that will do it. Oh! And falling down, there's some hearts that you can grab. There's 3 of them. 2 over here, and the other one's over there if you need help. Here we have those 3 Deku Scrubs he was talking about. Let's go ahead and do this. Now, I believe it's this one first. this guy over here. So it's 2, 3, and then 1. Come on, sir. I think that's the answer. Yep. How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goham to you. In order to administrate the Culp de Grace to Queen Goham, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. Yeah. They're traitors. Okay, in this next room is the boss of this dungeon. Each dungeon has a boss to fight. So we're going to be fighting our first boss in the next episode. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. So next time, let's play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. We're going to finish this dungeon. See you guys then.